Hey comic book fans, your pal David here, give you guys another edition of the Comic Fix. Now this is the time where I do my pick of the week, and also some news pertaining to me, my page, or whatever I'm thinking about. So, let's just jump right into the comics that I reviewed this week. At any time you see a book that you want more enlightened on, just know that there's a video of that review, a couple videos below, So just go into my page, just look at it and say, oh, there's that review video. I can go watch it. So I'm going to tell you guys my worst comic that I picked up this week. And it's actually a book that I did not pick up. It was a book that was given to me because I won the Minutia Minutes contest where I got the Amazing Spider-Man. And this was, $6.91, $7.91, $7.92. I don't know. It was shit. It was this big old 50th anniversary issue. It was $6.99 or $5.99. I don't know what he paid for it, but I know it's some ridiculous price. And it was some of the worst crap I've read in a long time. The storyline was so unoriginal, this new character, and then to have the character be the most powerful person in the whole Marvel universe. It's up to little old Spider-Man to show him the way of a superhero. It was just really dumb, and I just did not care about the character whatsoever. And the art was nothing spectacular, and then they had these little extra stories in there that were not as, or more interesting than the main story, but not anything that just made it worth $6.99. So if I had that book to show you, I would tell you, that's my worst book of the week. I didn't even buy it, and it's the worst one I've read this week. And there's been a lot of stinkers this week, like Superman. Just a stinker. Teen Titans, another really bad title. And it's funny though, Scott Lobdell's going on to write Superman, and what I'm seeing from him with the Teen Titans, it just makes me go, oh god, he's going on a Superman, I have to read another title from him. But then I just remember, he writes the Red Hood and the Outlaws, and that book's really fun. So I don't know what to expect with Scott Lobdell in the Teen Titans books, or in the Superman title that he's going to be coming on to. I reviewed Green Lanterns and the New Guardians, issue number 12, fun book. A lot of action sequences, an inclusion to a storyline. All-Star Western, cool book. Justice League Dark, Jeff Lemire still doing a really good job with getting the groundwork going with Justice League Dark. So if you're thinking about picking this series up and wondering where to go, start with issue number 10 where he jumped on, and you're in for a really good time. America's Got Power, this is the third issue, and the second issue was really good and made me really excited. I waited 2 months for the third issue to come out, and I was really disappointed. The first half was really good, but then the second half was just generic and uninteresting. A book that I think everyone should go out and pick up. It may not be the best work that Mark Waid's ever done, but it's Mark Waid, and you know you're in for a good time. And the artwork in here is really cool, and that is The Rocketeer. Cargo of Doom. It's a limited series right now, but hopefully, if people pick this book up, it can become ongoing, and that'll be really cool, because this is my first time introduced to The Rocketeer and reading about him, and I'm in it. I mean, I really like it. Astonishing X-Men. Fun book, a lot better than the couple of issues, because I've been reading this book since issue 49, and 53 is definitely the best one that I've read out of that series. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 13, my first time picking it up, definitely a good jumping on point. Now here are the books that are in line for the pick of the week. That is The Flash issue number 12. Awesome. Voodoo, a really cool ending to a really good series that's going to be ending. Not because it wants to, but because sales are so bad. The Dark Knight, really cool. I really like Greg Hurwitz's run on Dark Knight. Really cool stuff. And a book that came out last week is Batwoman, issue number 12. J.H. Williams III is back on art. He's doing some artwork for one. He has Wonder Woman in this book, and God, is it beautiful. But this one's disqualified. It got a 5 out of 5 for me, but it came out last week, so it definitely can't be the pick of the week this week. Batman the Dark Knight. It was a book that's really good, but it had no real... The conclusion of it was not as good as I wanted it to be. The Flash. I mean, I really enjoyed this issue. Glider's really cool, but it was just a prelude for people to go and buy the annual that's coming out next week. So my pick of the week is Voodoo. Now, the reason why I picked this book as my book of the week is because it's been consistently good. And with each issue in the series, it's been getting better and better and better. We started out this series with the big old controversy with Voodoo being a stripper. And they thought that was the whole thing about this whole entire series. Well, no, that was just her getting to her objective. She knew she had to use her body to get there. And ever since then, she's been a really powerful woman character that any girl could look at and be like, she's powerful, she's a kick-ass character. I want to be her. So, with Voodoo, I wish that the series was keep on going, because it was just, the same writer and same artist has been doing it since issue number 1. And man, they've been doing a hell of a job. One of my favorite books that I've read in the New 52, and I'm really sad to see it go. And we get one more issue with the issue 0, but I'm just sad to see it go. And we're actually going to be getting more of Voodoo in Grifter. So, luckily her character's going to be still going on, but I still wish it was in her own ongoing book. So that's the pick of the week. What do I have planned for my page? As I said in my previous video, I'm really excited to do some reviews of Black Sad. And, man, I flipped through this book again and again. You find new things to look at. Really, really cool. And there's scenes in there where it's just like, Where's Waldo? Where you're just looking at everything. You're thinking, man, this reminds me of like a Where's Waldo type of book. Really cool. And then I'm going to be having a review out in a couple of days of Earth 1. I know this book came out 6-8 months ago, and I never picked it up. And then I saw it in my comic shop, and I was like, oh, I'll pick it up. So I'll be doing a review of that. And also, I was thinking about, because right now I'm going to be going on a big old diet and exercise thing. I want to lose around 60 pounds. So I was going to be doing, if you guys think it's a good idea, either I'm going to do it on this channel or make my own channel, a new channel about me losing the weight and just seeing what I'm doing, what kind of exercises and stuff like that, just to see like the progression. Because I know if I do it on video, and I know I'll keep with it, because I really want to get to around 180, 90 pounds. So 180, 190. Because right now I'm at like 249, and that's like the biggest I've ever been. Because I started to gain all this weight once I lost my job about a year ago. And I want to get back down to what my original rate, or not original weight, because my original weight would be like 7 pounds or something. But my weight before I lost my job. So I really hate it when people say, I want to get back to my original weight. I was like, do you even know what that means? No, I'm just being a jackass. But so I'm going to be doing that either on this channel or I'll make a new channel and have it that. Because I don't want to pollute my channel with... Because I want to make this channel right here about the comics. So I may just do a separate one, this new channel, for just me losing the weight and just feeling better about myself. Because I've been feeling really crappy about myself. You know, I work with all these beautiful women. And, you know, yeah, just something I'm just thinking about. So I'm going to be doing that. Doing some reviews on the books. I'm really excited about next week or tomorrow's video comic load that I'm gonna be getting, because I'm gonna be getting all the DC annuals. The only one that I'm really just not looking forward to is Tony Daniels' last issue of Batman or on Detective Comics. He started out really good. Then in the middle, he started really showing that he was not knowing where the story was going. And then towards the end of his run, it just been horrendously bad. So I was really hoping that he was just going to do the art for the annual. But I think I saw on the solicits that he's going to be doing the writing, but not the art. So that's what I'll be picking up. And I was actually thinking about doing a preview show, like telling you guys the books I'm going to be picking up next week and what some books to look out for, kind of thing. I think that would be kind of cool to do. Have it come out like on a Monday, because one thing I like about iFanboy, if you've never been to that website, go to that website, and they show all the comics that are coming out this week from everybody. And so you get a look at him and it's just say, I'm going to pull that comic or whatnot, and it gives you a good chance to look at how much are all your comics going to cost together. That's what I do every single week. I get down that list. I pull the comics that I want to pull, and then they got the prices right there, and I be able to tally them all up. So I was thinking about doing a preview for the comics that I'm going to be picking up myself, and the comics you should look at. And that's pretty much it. I know that Andrew Cutter, he did a video about him going to Marvel and trying out some Marvel books. As you guys know, I do try out Marvel. I'm not a big, huge Marvel fan. I really enjoyed the characters in DC side. I grew up with the characters in DC side. And when I try to go into an X-Men book or anything like that, I just, there's so much stories that have been told before, and it's really heavy to get into it. Yes, I did pick up Astonishing X-Men. I've, been enjoying it. I was thinking about, cutting the book from my pull list, but I've just been too lazy to actually do it. So that's the reason why I've been still picking it up. But with this Marvel Now, I was thinking maybe trying half of the number ones that'll be coming out, but that'll be a lot of money. And I definitely want more of these videos to, when I first do my review shows, the first video is going to be some of like the Image titles, the Dark Horse titles, some of the creator-owned type of stuff. I want to definitely get those type of books out. So I may be picking up more Marvel, but if it comes down to Marvel or the creator-owned, I'm going to go creator-owned, because I think that that's where some of the people that come to my videos will be like, I never heard about this, book. Like The Creep. I never heard about the book. I just saw it on there. I was just like, $2.99? It looks like really cool artwork. Okay, I'll pick it up. And it was really good. And I told you guys about it, and some of you guys are like, I never heard about this series. And I'm like, yeah, you heard it here first. That's just me just rambling on and on and on. Well, I think I'll end it here. As you guys know, my name's David. This is The Comic Fix, and I'll see you guys next time.